street photography. Street photography. Street photography. This is a term that means a couple of different things to a couple of different people. To some, street photography is simply wandering the streets and asking interesting people to take their portrait. To others, street photography might be standing back, unobtrusive, with a long lens, waiting for compositions to form in front of you. To others, it's getting in close and snapping people in their daily business. To others, it might be capturing the scenes of that urban life. There is no singular definition. That's kind of the way art is. Rigid structures are rare. This is a very roundabout way of me saying that I went to Melbourne recently and did some street photography, in the very broad sense that I wandered the streets and took photos of things that were cool. And that's what this video is about. So let's get started.
Supposed to be getting your face or the plate, or both, because I'm not getting both.
To be fair, I don't think that would.
First morning, a little sunrise session. I don't love the photos I got from this session, but they did help me understand more of what I'm trying to look for. And one of the key things that I want is to get closer to my subjects, to what interests me. And I carried that thought through after I reviewed these sunrise photos for the rest of the day.
The move came less than 24 hours after two bomb blasts targeted offices of different political leaders.
That wasn't a real sip.
Killing at least 30 people. The election has been.
So with my short lessons in mind from the morning, the rest of the day looked like going to the National Gallery of Victoria, wandering the streets of central Melbourne near Flinders Street Station, and then luckily running into a Lunar New Year celebration in Chinatown, which was some good fortune. You may have been wondering, hey, what camera was he using in Melbourne to take those street photography photos? Well, the answer is this bad boy here. It's my Sony A7riii. It's basically what I shoot all my video on. And when I went to Melbourne, I wanted to shoot photo and video, but I didn't want to take two cameras, so all the photos were taken on this. Also, with street photography, I take way more photos than I want to, and I don't want to spend the money on film, so I go with digital. The lens I was using was a pentax 28mm SMC lens adapted to the E-mount, so K-mount to E-mount basically. And on the front here, what you may notice is I have a cable tie. So the cable tie is cable tie, and what essentially it's like a focusing tab on old rangefinder cameras you might know or be familiar with. Well, you know, not the cameras, but the lenses. They have focusing tabs. You see them here on my Canon P. There's a little focusing tab. Stop it. Instead of buying a 3D printed thing, I just got a cable tie, taped it around the focusing ring, and cut off the end. So focusing tab. Is it really?
Oh, and get your shit, so. Good.
On the final morning, I really wanted to get some portraits of my wife Tiffany in our hotel room, and the light from the window was nice. There was also some cool textures inside the hotel room thanks to this very interesting shower screen, and these turned out to be some of my favourite photographs from the trip, despite them not being street photography.
Good peanut butter. Bagel. Paris. They're so good. Oh.
So let's talk about some of the photographs I got. On the travel down, I don't think there's anything that really stands out to me as special here, to be honest. Nothing groundbreaking. Again, from the morning, bit of a tester. I quite like the photograph of the skater, but I don't know. Yeah, really nothing groundbreaking, nothing that really jumps out at me as a standout favorite, to be honest. The gallery, I did get some photographs I really liked here. I particularly like the image of the security guard, the back of the security guard's head. I think this is a really cool photograph. I like how he's wearing a black suit and there's the black statue behind him. I like how you can see, you can't really see what he's looking at, so it adds sort of an air of mystery, and because you can see the little I guess microphone, the cord to the earpiece he's wearing, it adds to his importance as a sort of character in the scene, so whatever he's looking at is also important. And I like the symmetry here, so I like this photograph. It's definitely my favorite. From wandering around, I like the image here of the back of the woman's head, just because of a number of sort of different patterns in the scene. You've got the checker, sort of the red and white crosses, and then you've got the black and white stripes with sort of the caution tape, and then you've got the lines of the metal seat. I think that those patterns come together quite nicely. Of the Lunar New Year photographs, an easy answer would be of the guy covering his ears as the firecrackers go off, but that's not my favorite image. My favorite is actually this image here. I like the mysterious hand coming into frame. That's fun. And I like the colors. And I like the sort of face of the woman in the middle. Like what is going on there? Sort of ask some questions. So that's definitely my favorite. And then we have the photographs of Tiffany, which I really like, especially obviously her sort of solo portrait, I guess classic portrait of her. I think she looks great, and I really like the image. And I also love the sort of abstract of her applying makeup. It's just, yeah, it's so abstract and weird, and I just love being able to create something so odd from such a mundane environment as a hotel room, and I'm really proud of doing something like that. Yeah, so that's the photo review. Okay everyone, well that is pretty much a wrap for this video, so thanks so much for watching. I will be doing more street photography soon. I had a really great time. I've done it before, but never quite as intensely as that, and with as much focus. And I had a great time. I loved the energy, and I love understanding more about what I like in that environment. So I want to make more art in that space. Anyway, remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon.